Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one today. Today I'm just getting ready and playing in some of the makeup from my May basket and some newer stuff. I have no plans, but what I do know is I don't have a lot of time. So if you want to see me get ready for work, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. You know I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? We're jumping right in with the Huda Beauty color corrector because it's 7:05 and I need to leave by 7:20 at the latest. Let me know how you're doing in the comment section or the chat. One of you lovelies asked me to get ready and talk about the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, which I know is over, but I still want to talk about it. But I realized I do not have enough time to do that today, which is bringing me to another topic. But that one, that's going to come because we still got to chit chat about it because I was like, oh, such a great battle. I don't know, got a little personal. Hold on. No, it got more than a little personal. It got a lot personal. So we have to chit chat about that. I want to know what y'all think. But, oh, also, I have freshly washed hair. Freshly washed hair just does not behave. It is so trying. So I cannot wait till my hair gets a little oily again. So it has a little more length to it, but it's going to work out today and we're going to be cute and you're going to be cute. So let me know how you're doing in the comment section of the chat. I'd love to hear it. So yes, give me a little brightness, wake me up just a taste. But what I did want to talk about, because I was just thinking and about time, you know, with not having the time to chat about what I wanted to, I wanted to just remind myself and you all to not wait to, what is the word? I don't want to say not wait to be happy because that's not really what I want to say. Natasha Denona concealer. If there are things that you know will make your life easier, don't wait to try to incorporate them. And let me give you some context with this topic. I have talked about wanting to live a slower life. And I don't know why our culture is just consumed with constantly hustling and slaving your life away. When I talk to people like my mom, she always says, you know, you just in that part of your life where you're just grinding and just working and pretty much like living for the weekends or living for your 2 weeks of vacation or whatever in life, and then you kind of slave away and do it again. You do that for your children and you do that, you know, for work and all that kind of stuff. And then I guess you just reap the benefits when you retire. And at this point, I don't think I'm going to be reaping those benefits because from what I'm hearing about Social Security and things like that, I don't know. I'm using my new Prada foundation shade, which is DW70. I had MW55, so we're gonna use this one, which is also a good match, surprisingly. With all that being said, I really want a slower life. I am a teacher, for those who are new here. I have 2 children. I'm also a widow. So I also, and that situation was a very unexpected thing. So when I think about time, I'm thinking about it like, I don't know if I'm gonna have that time when I retire. And I hate to think like that. It's a little yellow, but it's gonna be fine. I hate to think like that, but I do. And so I feel like time, I have an obsession with time and urgency of things. Yes, and a lot of that developed after I became a widow because I feel like things are just not guaranteed, and they wouldn't have been guaranteed regardless, but that really heightened the urgency for me. So I always have these fantasies about the slow life. I have fantasies about living on a remote island or somewhere in the woods. I have fantasies about having a family compound that's more of a communal situation because with everything that's on my plate, I need a lot of help and I need a lot of support. And thankfully I do have it, but I need a lot. And I think back to the days where some of you were here with me when Ariel and River and Brian and her boyfriend lived here. And they've since moved out. It's been a couple years. But I just thought about how great that teamwork was, that having those hands on deck at all times. And I'm like, I want to introduce the boys to a slower life. Like, I want to have a farm. I want to have like chickens. I want to grow my own vegetables. I want to do all of these things, have all these grandiose plans. But when I look at my reality, you know, I'm a teacher. I have to work. I like my house, you know, it's cluttered, but you know, that could be fixed. But some of what I'm looking for, a lot of what I'm looking for, I feel like I don't have. I look real orange right now. What? Okay, it's gonna be fine. Cause this color is gonna be really nice for me for this. I mean, it doesn't look bad. With all that being said, I was saying to myself yesterday or the day before, oh my gosh, I just got peach pie all over my pants. That's a mess. And I got on black pants. Am I going to wait until this supposedly ideal situation is created to be happy with my life and my living situation? Because I don't know. I could be 60 years old. I'm 43. I could be 50. I could be 70. It might not happen. I really don't know. So I'm trying to think of like, what are things that I can incorporate in my life now to slow down, and how do I do that in a culture where in order to feel somewhat productive, you have to work yourself to the bone? Because it's really hard to not pay attention to that. And when I talk to other colleagues, when I talk to other moms, like everyone's running around. They're doing sports for their kids. They're doing this. They're doing that. They're going to the grocery store. It's like you're doing so much. And a lot of us that do sports, a lot of those people, they don't even have the weekend. So what do we do to incorporate slowing down? I mean, I definitely know me looking at social media is probably not helpful. So maybe taking a cut there. But yeah, I just don't know. I really want to do a lot more traveling. I mean, but all that's costly. So I just have this kind of unsettled feeling that I'm not going to have time to do the things that I feel are going to be necessary for me to feel happy. And I don't want to wait on that anymore. So I know it's a random topic, but I just want to know, like, do any of y'all feel the same way, like that you want life to be slower? Or I don't want to be in this survival mode. I feel like I'm always in this survival mode. Even right now, I'm like a 7:14. I got to hurry up. But I don't want to survive. Like, it's the whole thing about thriving or surviving. And it's like, I'm just surviving. And I'm like really tired of that. Because at the end of the day, I feel like I have nothing left. Like, my patience, damn sure. I have no patience at the end of the day. And I don't really take it out on the boys because I'm very aware that by the end of the day, with being with my students all day, this isn't doing anything right now. There's nothing. There's nothing for me to give. And I also don't really have a decompression time between teaching and then momming. So it's really, really tough to keep that under control. I do have this new blush I want to try from LYS. This is the shade Curvy. I think it's so pretty. So here's what I'm asking, because I don't have a whole lot of time left. But if you have any tips that have helped you stay grounded, I would really love for you to share. We should do like a live about this. I need to get my live situation set back up. I'm going to use this brush because I think that a lot of us are having the same struggles, and we don't have to conform. Like, we have such a good community on here that's like, we are so beyond makeup content, fragrance content. We're so beyond that. I feel like we could really be helping each other in other ways. And if you look at like my Instagram stories, I try to post like really positive things just about life, about looking at yourself, about how you treat yourself, about embracing your past. A lot of us, I know I am very, very tough on myself about some mistakes, specific mistakes that I've made in my past. I feel uncertain about the future. And how do we navigate that? I think that in the older generations, it was like everyone was kind of doing the same thing. You work, you have kids, you get married, you retire. That's it. Like, that's what you do. That's your life. But it's different now. There's so many possibilities. There's so many other ways. Like, we have seen how other people live due to social media. So, like, we have, I think, a lot of access and a lot of knowledge beyond what our parents and grandparents knew existed, you know, because we just didn't have that access to see, like, oh, it doesn't have to be like that. We just know what we know. And that's like, it's a gift and a curse, but I want to use it as a gift. But while I'm trying to improve or change things in my life, I don't want to be discontent with the life that I have. I don't want to miss what's right in front of me. And I don't want to wait to implement like strategies or just things in my life that will help me now. Like, I've been trying to go outside in the morning. I've been doing more in the yard. I really like nature. I've been trying to get the boys more involved in that, even though they just want to be on their phones and tablets and stuff like that. So what else can I incorporate in my life to slow down and to just, because the thing is that if I don't have these habits here, if I were to move on that remote island or move to the family compound, I'm just going to bring those same habits with me. So like, what can I implement in my life now is where I'm at. This is the Natasha Denona Beautifier in dark. I think my friend Denise wanted me to try that, and it might not be helpful with this glowy blush. I feel like I'm looking a little crazy this morning. Oh, I don't know, this foundation's a little dark, but it's okay. So the deep works for me too. This is one you really have to let melt into the skin. I hope I like this video, because if I'm gonna still put it up regardless. I think it's going to turn out okay. This isn't going to be an eyeshadow day, y'all, because it's just, it's not what I'm feeling. But yeah, the deep works just as well. Oh, yeah, y'all. It's going to be a quick one. But I just really felt like I needed to get that off my chest. Like, let's not wait to incorporate things in our lives that we know are going to help us. I don't want to make excuses and be like, oh, I'm like this because I don't live on a remote island. It's like, well, girl, I don't know when you're going, but it's not today, and it's not going to be tomorrow. So what can I do now? Now I'm just rambling, but please, I am out here, but please, you know, just share, because I want us to really help each other. Like, life is hard. Whether you have kids, don't have kids, single, married, like, it's hard. It's hard. It's always hard. So I want us to like really be able to be there and help each other out, because I know I'm not the only one that is struggling in this situation. Ooh, it's 7:28. Now the boys are supposed to be doing what they need to do. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to say it's time to go, and all hell is going to break loose. Oh, I forgot my shoes. Oh, I don't have this. Watch. They do really well in the morning. No, I can't complain. It's kind of dreary out here. We have karate today. And I'm also taking Marky to the orthodontist to get some x-rays taken. He's going to have some teeth pulled, and oh, he doesn't have a cavity filled, but it all has to be under anesthesia, because we tried. We tried the regular way, and that was an absolute disaster. So let me get something on my lips. I have Peony here. You know what? We're going to go with my baby Large. Large is a tried and true lipstick for me. It's one of my favorite shades of all time from Hourglass. I washed it. I repurchased it. I will not wash this one. I absolutely love it. So we got Larch here. I need a little mascara. This is just the benefit bag, y'all. Bang. Just give me a little bit of something.
I just...
Mm-hmm.
If you look at my pants, I think it's supposed apple juice on it, but there's none in the force.
Okay.
So just tell me.
Thank you. I appreciate you telling me. And that's okay. We spill things all the time.
Tell me get my asthma shots.
August got his asthma shot yesterday. So this is the second one. So we will see, how this helps him. I hope it does.
Scored.
August also scored 8 points in his basketball game. He's on the team. This is Pop Heart by Plume Impressions.
No,
It's like Woody Fruit
I
Loops.
scored it for the whole team.
Oh, he scored the only points.
Yeah.
His team didn't score any points. So it was 8 to like 23, but he scored all 8 points. So kudos to you.
You can't test it.
August, listen, you can, but we gotta go. So like,
This one, my arm. I don't want to get it because I don't want to get an infection.
you're not gonna get an infection. You like that smell?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here you go. August gonna have some Pop Heart on too. All right, that's enough.
More. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm gonna take a little more peach Pop powder. I just feel like I'm super shiny. Here comes Marky. He's gonna be like, it's time to go.
The perfume.
All right, y'all, I gotta get out of here. I know that was real random today, but I feel ready to go. I feel like I look a little more put together than I did. I like the products. Everything looks great, and I don't even need eyeshadow today, so very nice. All right, y'all, don't forget we want to continue this topic. We got to keep talking about it and help each other through. We don't know what everybody's going through, so if I can help in any way and y'all can help me, that's what this community is all about. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you're being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice. Stay safe. And I will see y'all really soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Go blow up your ears.